I do not want to do the quotient rule if I don't have to, so I'm going to try some algebra. I'm going to take the square root of x, put it underneath each of these two fractions separately. From there, I'm still seeing quotient rules if I'm doing derivatives, but I don't want to do that. I also see radicals that I don't want to work with, so I'm going to take these, simplify this 3x over the square root of x, simplifies to just a 3 root x. The 7 over the square root of x doesn't simplify, so I just rewrote it. Then we're going to take our radicals, put them in exponential form. The x square root of x is x to the 1/2. The square root of x in the bottom is x to the negative 1/2 up top. Went ahead and did my derivative. The derivative, when we do that, I wanted to be careful, so I took my time on this line and I went ahead and wrote the whole thing. If time is an issue and you're super accurate, you can skip that, but I recommend writing that line. Then I went back to radical form. So down here we have 3 over 2 times the square root of x, because this x to the negative 1/2 goes to the bottom of the fraction as the square root of x. This subtraction sign got copied very carefully. The negative 3/2 power takes that x, puts it in the bottom of the fraction. The 2 is the square root, the 3 is the cube that you're seeing down here. Then I started looking for that in my circuit, and I noticed that that wasn't there. But I did notice there's a bunch of problems that had this 3 and this 7, or a bunch of answers. So I thought, now wait a minute, I should probably simplify and go for a common denominator. If I had this to do again, I would have probably gone simple radical form right away, right here on this square root of x cubed. So the square root of x cubed right here turns into a 2x times the square root of x, because x cubed is 3x's being multiplied. I took 2 of them, broke it out as this x right here. Now I'm comparing my denominators. I see a 2, a square root of x, a 2, a square root of x. The only difference in those denominators is that x right there. So over here in the next line down, you can see I multiplied by x over x to create that common denominator. Once the denominators were the same, went ahead and rewrote my final answer, and that turns out that one is there. Now I think it's on the second page, right column, second one down. Hope that helps. Bye.